Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I wanted to do a video about the Warner Brothers DVD rot situation. I got my replacement discs today, and so I wanted to make a video about that. And first thing, I want to give credit to Damn Fool Idealistic Crusader, who really brought this issue to everyone's attention, really helped to, and a lot of people didn't give him credit for that, so I want to do that right off the top. I will link in the description to some of his videos and also the Warner Home Video email address. So basically, briefly, what the issue is that some DVDs made by Warner Brothers from 2006 to 2008 were manufactured improperly and are now failing. Now, it's kind of linked to a specific plant. Warner Brothers isn't really acknowledging that it was a specific plant, but we kind of know that it is. And the thing is, you can't really tell by looking at the discs. You can't, there, with a visual inspection of the physical disc, there's no way to tell if there's something wrong with these. You can only really check it by playing it. So when I first found out about the issue, I checked through my collection and I looked at the list that was given, and I first one I checked was the Richard Donner version of Superman 2. And it played right up until the layer break and then froze. And then I knew I had a problem. So then I checked, I have the Christopher Reeve Superman collection, and all of the discs froze all 8 of the discs froze at the layer break. And another one of the titles was the 2-disc special edition of The Wizard of Oz. And so I got in touch with someone at Warner Brothers through the Warner Brothers email address, and they responded the next day, which I was really surprised. And we sent several emails back and forth. My original email had pictures of everything, all the packaging, all the discs, and for some reason they asked me for more pictures of the Wizard of Oz set. I don't know why, but I sent them. And so they basically told me that they don't have the Christopher Reeve Superman set. They didn't have a direct replacement for the Richard Donner cut. They have the 75th anniversary edition of The Wizard of Oz. And they actually sent me a picture of the Superman set that they were going to be sending me. So I kind of knew exactly what I was going to be getting. And they told me it would be like 4 weeks or something until the package arrived. And so it came today. And so basically, this is what I got. And so I got this. I haven't opened these yet. This is the 75th anniversary edition of The Wizard of Oz. It's a 2-disc set. So I assume it's pretty much the same as this 2-disc set. I don't know what the difference is in the extras, but it's I would guess it's at least the same, if not an upgrade. Now, this is a 5-disc Superman set, which contains Superman the Movie Expanded Edition, which is fine because I actually prefer the Expanded Edition to the theatrical edition. Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut. Superman 3, Superman 4, and Superman Returns, which I did not have before. Didn't really care about that one, but the only thing now is it does not have the Superman 2 Richard Lester cut, which is the original cut of the movie, so now I don't have that. And of course, this is a 5-disc set, and that's replacing 9 discs, the 1-disc Donner cut and the 8-disc Christopher Reeve set. So it's a 5-disc replacement for 9 discs. So it's not an apples to apples replacement, but quite frankly, I was skeptical that I was really even going to get anything. I didn't even think I was going to get a response to my email. So I'm satisfied. I personally think, though, that for something like this, was a major screw up from Warner Brothers. And for things that are out of print, like the Christopher Reeve set, they should have offered Blu-ray replacements. They should have done an upgrade because, the consumer did nothing wrong. This was Warner Brothers, and they can certainly afford it. But whatever, I'm going to have to, the bonus features are not in here. It's 5 discs. This is 8 discs, and this is 1 disc. But it's fine. It's good. But I would just encourage anyone who has not already done so to please go through your collection of DVDs and check Again, I'm going to link to the Damn Fool Idealistic Crusaders list of affected discs, which makes it a little bit easier to kind of, look and see at least which discs to pull out and check. Because, if you have a large collection of DVDs, you're not going to, watch every single one. So it'll help you to kind of whittle it down to the few that are on the disc, the few that are on the list. I'm fortunate in that, these are all that I had on the list. I think these are the only Warner Brothers DVDs that I have. Unfortunately, this set was my largest DVD set collection. And now I'm trying to figure out, what do I do? This is such a nice box with this, it's such a nice, kind of holographic kind of box. I mean, what am I going to do with these? I don't know what to do. If you have any suggestions as to what to do with these discs now, I would hate to throw them out, but what do I do with them? They're, kind of useless now. Anyway, so that's it. And if you like this video, please subscribe. And I've got all kinds of stuff on my channel. A potpourri of things, pop culture and cats, basically. So if you like pop culture and you like cats, you like both, please subscribe. Anyway, thanks a lot, and leave your comments below if you've heard from Warner Brothers, or if you have any suggestions for what to do with the coasters. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Oh, and happy 4th of July, everyone.